Hey you guys, it is May 11th and it is evening time. We have not vlogged all day long. I will have to tell you what happened. So, today we were getting ready to leave the hotel and we had everything packed. I had my flip-flops, took them off, put them away. I put my socks on, a shoe on, looked for my other shoe, nowhere to be found. Looked everywhere. Had the boys crawl on their hands and knees, look under the beds, everywhere in the hotel room. So I thought, well, I must have left it in the hotel room down the hall because we had to switch the night before because someone else had reserved the room for the next day and we didn't know till the last minute that we were going to stay. So I must have left my shoe in the first hotel room when I went to the second hotel room. So I asked the front desk, did they find a shoe, a hiking shoe? Because that's, I have to do the AT today. I got to go back on the Appalachian Trail and go over the Smokies. And they said, they called and everything else, and they said no, whatever. So then I eventually talked to the housekeeping lady and told her, no, we checked out and then checked it into a new room. She thought, oh, it wasn't housekeeping, it was like a checkout. And I'm like, yeah. So they couldn't find the shoe anywhere. So probably most likely what happened is the lady who was there the day before threw the shoe away, thinking, oh, the person left and then left the shoe. So that was a disappointment. So we had to find a guy to take us, not necessarily a guy, but find a shuttle, which just so happened to be a guy when I finally found somebody, to take us to, Richie, please stop, okay. To take us 30 minutes away to the NOC, where we were in one of my other vlogs, So, drove us all the way down there, had to pay 65 bucks for a shuttle. Luckily that was 2 ways. Went and got some new shoes. Here's my new shoes. Which now I'm worried because going downhill over here to bring the boys to the lake right here, my toes are touching the tips of the shoe. So now when I go downhill on the mountains, my toes are going to be pressing against the shoe. So I'm kind of concerned about that. I got them too big for me, but the guy was like, oh no, they don't need to be that much bigger, but I know, I've done my research. But anyway, so hopefully if I tie them tighter, it won't have that much of an issue. Otherwise I'm going to have to buy new shoes once again. And then I'll just have to put these in a hiker box or just send them home, and I could have them for normal hiking, like Turkey Mountain in Oklahoma and stuff like that. So anyway, after coming back from the NOC, getting the my new shoes, I bought Ethan a new bed pad and some sunblock for me and the kids. And coming back, we are decided to stay at the shelter here, which is the Fontana Hilton, until tomorrow morning, because by the time we got back, it was too late to walk over the mountain to get to the next shelter in time, which would be 12 hours away. I mean, not hours, 11 to 12 miles away. So I always say hours, but anyway. So I was like, Richie, let's just try to make it. He's like, Mom, we have to stay shelter to shelter in the Smokies. They do not allow you to camp unless the shelters are completely full. Then you can camp near the shelters, but you cannot stealth camp or anything like that. And I was like, oh, I guess because there's a big bear population there and they're really wanting the food. So for our safety, we cannot stealth camp. We cannot camp unless the shelters are completely 100% full. So that's the predicament we're in. So I guess we are going to leave tomorrow morning bright and early. I would like to leave extremely early at the butt crack of dawn. Excuse the terminology. But we want to leave really early so we can make it, to the next shelter. And even, and just, I don't want to have to walk at night. I'd rather walk early morning dark time than at night. And I want to get, I want to practice getting in, getting up in the morning and stuff like that, so that after the Smokies, we can walk, 14 to 15 or more miles a day, because we get up early enough to be able to do so. So we need to start upping our game to be able to make it Maine on time. Anyway, so we're down here at the lake. Jeez. Are you serious?
Oh my god.
He fell in, you guys. He literally fell in.
I didn't even want to get it. I didn't do it on purpose because the phone is in my pocket.
Is your phone wet?
No, it's safe.
Oh my goodness, he totally slipped in.
Oh my god.
Yeah, don't get in, please. Anyway, so we're here at the lake. I'll show you the lake. The water's kind of like icky.
It's leaves.
It's just leaves and stuff. It's not like slime or anything like that.
Yeah.
But Richie wants to go in, but I don't feel comfortable with it. So. Okay guys, so we are in our tent. It is about 10 p.m. right now. And I almost forgot to close out the video, so we're just going to close it out now. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. We'd love to hear from you, and we will see you next time. Bye.